Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Derail Valley. Today, just as I promised last time, we will be trying to restore this bad boy. Yes, chat. Our lovely S060, which has seen better days. I have to admit that, yeah, it definitely looks like it has seen better days. There's some rust around here, so some sandpaper will be useful. See those? Yes, that's rust. That is also rust. This needs to be nicely cleaned. Ah, that's where we put oil. I will probably need oil pan. I completely forgot about it. There is lubricator. Obviously, we need to fill those oil caps. I think there's another one. Echo. Yep, definitely. We definitely need to fix it. Brakes released. Fantastic. Yeah, this choo-choo needs some love. Tankist, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. How are you doing? Right, so we know what we want to do. Let's jump inside. Obviously, this won't work. There is nice cab light that we can flick. Okay, that will eventually work. We need to fix that glass. Ooh, that's sharp. Let's not touch it. Too bad you can't. You can't really climb upstairs. Well, you can using teleport, but you can't use the ladders yet. Let's have a look at the top. Yes, I believe this hatch will hide water reserves. Obviously, the tank is empty. There we go. Yeah, that should work. There's our whistle. Unfortunately, we can't replace those. Maybe in the future. And there are some valves. That's a dynamo. There we go. We will need to remember to turn that on. And then there is compressor, and that will also need to be turned on when the locomotive is in operation. Anything else? No, that light is automatically operated from the cabin. Perfect. Right. Anyway, chat. Enough of looking around. Let's switch to full screen and let's begin our journey. So, how do we restore this thing? Hang on. Let me first sort out this little thing. Please tell me. Oh, there we go. I clicked the right thing. Perfect. We are now in a full screen, chat. Full screen, yes. Right, so let's crack on. It's gonna take some work to restore this thing. First of all, in previous episode, we ordered a new boiler for this bad boy. So we need to head to a machine factory in town. And I believe we need to bring it in. There is a works list. So yes, we need to bring missing parts, install missing parts, repair, refuel, and sort out the paint job. And that's how it's supposed to look. So it's nice black and red livery. I kind of like it. I really, really like it. So this is going to be a very, very classy locomotive. If we can get it to work. Right, so first things first. We need to pick up this car. because that's how we can transport the boiler. And boiler is located at machine factory. Here's the thing. We could go all the way from city south to machine factory to just pick up the boiler and then come back. But that would be a lot of waste, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like this is gonna be a lot of waste. So my plan is to pick up any job that will take us to machine factory, and if there is no direct jobs, we can try and pick up a job that will take us to Harbor and Town. And at Harbor and Town, I am almost 100% sure we can find at least one job that we could take to machine factory, because that's a big route. And then we can grab any train that we can, tow it to machine factory, and this way we can constantly keep making money while at the same time trying to do our job. We don't have to rush with this S060. I know everyone is itching to get our hands on it, but you know, patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue, chat. Right, let's start this bad boy. Oops. I probably need to do it slower. Right. This thing is fixed. Perfect. The game is still fun. Lights. Lights are on, wipers can be off. Okay. And then there's last bit. Handbrake. Cab lights. In fact, we can shut this off. We got this fancy cab light, and I prefer it over anything else. So we should be... Why is this thing rolling backwards? Okay. Chat, that is no good. Apparently, this track is not even, so the things will roll back. I hope when workshop will be added for Derail Valley, I think I will see some Soviet and Russian locals like 2T116 or 10-2. Aren't those already done in Nexus mods? Yes, I think that's the website where you can find Derail Valley mods. So maybe you should try at Nexus mods, and I think most of the mods still work with the new update anyway. Right. So, oops. So you should probably try there. Come on. I'm going to manually turn this bad boy. That's a lot of work. Oh my god, this turntable is massive. Almost there, chat. There we go. We are all lined up. Oh, I see. I see. Well, I can't answer that question because this particular playthrough is without mods, so I don't have anything installed at the moment. Maybe at some point later in the future, when I unlock all or most of the licenses, I will add some mods. Right. Handbrake is on, so the car won't run away, hopefully. Okay, it is utility, short, flat car. The only one that we own. That's pretty bad position, there we go. Nice and slow. Route manager. What does this mode is supposed to do? Because right now you can basically have route manager built into the game if you think about it. So I'm not sure if it's still needed. Because if you think about it, a brand new update brought so many things that were present in the mods that in many cases there's no point in having any mods. Right. Or at least some of the mods. Right, chaps. We managed to make a solid connection with this flat car. It actually gave me some anxiety because it decided that it won't easily connect. Also, I can see one problem here, chat. You know, I would need to go to inspection channel in order to connect it, but then I can't reach. Wow, that's a bummer. Okay, I can at least connect them two, but now what? You need a ladder, yeah. I probably need to be a bit taller. Right. Okay, so problems, always problems. I wish there could be one truck See, I don't know how am I supposed to do it. This is gonna be fun. Right, I'm gonna creep in a little bit. Ooh. No! Oh my days. Oh. Right, I still need to open the valves. There we go. There's another one. Success. Right, chat. So that's a problem solved. Partially. Because now... Oh. Well, that's not where I'm supposed to be. Right, so this is pretty much the only place which has a platform. I wish there would be like a mesh on most of these channels so you can get under the locomotive But you can engage a mesh or not, so you can stand in this place. Because this is just horrible. Why would I have inspection channel? If I want to tow something out, it's gonna be a hassle to connect it. And every single one of them has inspection channel. That's a bit of a bummer, chat. It's nice to have a space with inspection channel, but not in every place. Like this one, if I would like to tow this bad boy out, I'm kind of screwed. Anyway, speaking of towing things out, we probably need to tow this flat car. There we go. Well, chat, you've seen nothing. Beautiful. Right, there's been... Where's that little panel to turn the turntable? I'm fairly sure I've seen turntable controls somewhere. Near office. Ah, there it is, yes. Oh, hang on. There we go. Our brave little choo-choo is now ready. Let's pin all that. Okay, perfect. Okay, back in the cabin. Forward, brakes off. The adventure awaits. Okay, let's take this thing out of the turntable. Perfect. So now this locomotive will be permanently connected to this flat car. At least until I unlock... What do I need to unlock? I need to unlock something, yes. Ah. DE2. Also, speaking of DE2, look at this. There is DH4. And we will need it. And then we need to find DE2. And I have a hinge that DE2 might be located in a very special place. And that is farm. I don't know why, but something tells me I will find it there. You know, chat, that's the feeling I'm having. And you know, I think that is completely correct. Right, so let's get out. Let's find a new job before we do anything else. I need a job that either takes us to Harbor and Town or Machine Factory. Ooh. That's an area that I never explored, chat. Oh no. I know I am getting slightly distracted, but, you know. Just want to make sure that there is nothing hiding in here. You know, it would be bad to miss a locomotive that is right under my nose. Damn, boy! That's a nice car. Soviet-style house. But you see, someone posh is living here. Look at these two cars. Come on. Pop-up lights? Oh my god! That is... Is that Supra? It looks like it, to be honest. Might be. I would say it is very likely a Supra style car. Even if it's not a Supra, it is heavily inspired by one. See? Look at this. Look at this. I'm not sure what that could be. Looks like an old Volvo, maybe Skoda. Yeah, that would be one. That's old Fiat. Volkswagen Golf, that's for sure. Although it should be 3-door, not 5-door version. Can't remember. Have they ever done 5-door versions? Maybe. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is... There is a wreck, but it's a car. Or whatever... Well, it used to be a car. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like good old Lada. Yeah... Oh, another building that looks like a shop, but it's not a shop. Okay, so we did a quick exploration of this area. We know that it is very unlikely to find any broken locomotive around here. We are at the train station. Looks nice and fancy, definitely. But we need station office. Right, so we are looking for freight hall, food factory. That's not something that we can look. Food factory, no. Steel mill, city south, sawmill, goods factory and town. Oh, no. Right, we could technically take this thing to steel mill. But this is very heavy. And the only locomotive we got available is not going to handle. the load. We can't deal with that. We don't need to go to the sawmill. Chat, we might go empty to Harborne Town. It's not far. It won't cost us a fortune. But it's still better than doing empty run all the way to Machine Factory. Yeah. The job to steel mill is going to be too heavy. I need to climb uphill whichever way I go. And climbing uphill with 504 tons and a shunter is not the best idea, chat. I have reasons to believe that this is not going to work. I think it needs a DH4 or better. Yeah. And I don't have DH4 license and I can't afford one because all my money reserve is 10 grand. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So, yeah. Definitely we are going empty to Harborne Town. Right, let's have a quick look. We are at City South. So this needs to take us this way. And that's taking us to Harborne Town. And at Harborne Town, we need to hit any Y to turn around. And then we'll work from there. Right, so that's the plan, chat. I don't have multiple unit license, so I still can't use 2 shunters in multiple unit arrangement to go around my little problem. Off we go. Bye-bye. Right, traveling with this one flat car is basically similar to traveling empty. Not gonna lie to you, chat. Okay, we need to be looking around every single time we travel because some of the locomotives might be hiding in weird places. We already know location of some of them, so that is good. I know where to find them. I just need to get proper licenses, tow them to the museum and get them fixed. Obviously each one of them will require some spare parts that we will need to order, and on top of that we will need to buy some paints and all that stuff. that was weird looking rock. Oh, okay, I spotted a problem. Hang on. There we go. Let's see if it works now. Yeah, it works now. Okay. I almost thought I saw something there. Never mind. I think that was just a reflection in the water. Okay. Finn, hello! Welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. And the journey is going pretty alright. I'm heading to Harbour and Town to pick up a job that will take me to Machine Factory, where I need to pick up spare parts for S060 that I'm trying to restore. So I will be towing this additional car with me today. In hopes that I can deliver what I need. And how are you doing today? Okay, I don't see anything. That I can restore in here. Good, good. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that you are doing all right. There we go. We need to turn on the lights as we approach the night time in the game. Okay. We need to turn around. And that's what we are going to do. There we go. So the goal is to drive in this direction anyway, so I can just flip the train around and then pick up the correct cuts that I need. And that's the plan. Okay, that's the only junction we need to throw. There we go. Nice and slow. Oh, we got some lightning issues. Looks like there's different lightning inside and outside of the cab for some reason. That's an interesting bug. I'm not sure if you can see that on the stream. Yeah, you can. Right, we can't pick up anything from this siding, so there's no point to be here. I'm 100% sure about it. Hang on, which direction am I looking at? Yeah, okay, that's good. Wonderful. Okay, that is good. Now let's get closer to station office. Okay, that will do. Now let's go and check. What jobs can we take? Steel mill, oxygen. No, we can't take this one. We can't take this one. Goods factory. No, that's not something. That's logistical hall. We can't take this one. Shunting. No. Logistical hall to machine factory. No. Food factory. No, we can't take this one. Machine factory. No, we can't take this one. This is a job we could do. We got both fragile and long licenses. 4 or 5 tons. And it pays pretty well. 54 minutes, but it has 3 drop-offs. Right. This is Forest South. We can't take it. Food factory, that's not something we need. Iron ore, no. Harbor and... Okay. Another shunting. We can unload trams. And there's 2 drop-offs. Goods factory in town, no. Food factory in town, no. Forest South, no. Goods factory, no. 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 That's farm. But it needs hazmat too. No. Right, chat. Chatty chat. Looks like we are having a problem here. Those are only 2, well, there are 3 jobs. That came in from machine factory in town. And there are no guarantees that any of these will take us back to machine factory. We could potentially do this one and see if the game will be kind enough to generate a job for machine factory. Oh, looks like we are kind of screwed. I think this one will be job for machine factory. The problem is it will probably generate a logistical hole. And I don't really want to have logistical hole. Hang on. And that was goods factory. I don't know what to do, chat. Let's see. Logistical hole, 20 grand. We can't even afford it. So I might as well do that. Unload and store a train with new cars. Should be quite easy. Literally quick and easy job. We just go to the yard, bring the train out, put it on the loading area, and then drop it off at 3 different sidings. 54 minutes, more than enough time. And then it should generate a job for machine factory, and that's the cars. I think it's even, yeah, it's even set up for those cars, so it shouldn't be too bad. The biggest issue will be dropping them off. Which technically is not an issue. Right. Let's do this, chat. We need to generate a job for Machine Factory. Because there's no point going there empty-handed with 10 grand in my pocket. Because by the time we come back to City South, a servicing of this bad boy will exceed the amount of money that we got at hand. And on top of that, we need to do some shopping at Machine Factory. So it is only logical to get this thing done. If we can generate at least one job, which would be freight haul or at least logistical haul back to Machine Factory, then it's perfect. And I'm fairly sure that when we unload these cars, such job will appear. What is that? Oh, it is some sort of a pipeline. Okay. I almost thought it's one of the locomotives that we can fix. There is one on this station, and I think it's somewhere near that fence, or it might be behind those tankers. But it is somewhere around here. Jimmy, thank you very much for follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Okay, let's just give it a slight touch. Okay. Le Choo Choo is connected. Nope, I don't need a compass. There we go. That's unlocked, which means that the locked car is here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. SU83, let's just quickly check if that's the job. Yeah, SU83, perfect. So we just need to put these cars at the correct siding before we go and accept the job. There we go. We need to be there. So that's the only loading truck. Perfect. Okay. We definitely need to throw them and then throw this one. And we are on loading truck. Perfect. That's where we need to be before we accept the job. I'm glad that the old tricks still work. All right. Nice and steady, no need to rush. Well, we technically do. Because time is running out. 10:30 already. Pretty late, if you ask me, chat. But those are steps we need to take in order to get job that will take us where we need to go. If we can at least load the boiler onto this flat car today, this will be a massive success. Right, chat. Let's go and accept the job. Time is running out. Okay, right. C1S, G1S, G2S. So probably the first cut will go to let me just check the car numbers. CVT 213, 213, 337, 600, and 813. Yes. 337, yes. Right, so we will need to go to C1S. Right. Let's start from the first things. That's the truck. Perfect. Right, we are heading to C1S. But where is that? Overview. Yard C is there. And then yard G is the other one, is it? Because we need to go G1S and G2S. Okay. Transporting Yugos. Transporting Yugos, you say? Right, chat. If we are lucky... Ah, I see. Maybe. I'm not sure what type of car they were... Well, what exact model of car transporter they were inspired of. Because there are different models and different types. Obviously, it's probably some of the like a Soviet type, because the game takes place in one of the post-Eastern Bloc countries, I think. I can't remember where was it exactly. So I would assume it's probably a car from Eastern Bloc. Okay. We need to deliver that thing to C1S. Ah, that's C1S. And we need to be very, very, very careful, because there are already some cars in it. Okay. Ah, maybe. See, about that, you would probably need to consult a person called Boss on my Discord, because he is often modeling new vehicles for Derail Valley as a modder, and he does a lot of Yugoslavian stuff, so you might speak with him if he recognizes those cars. I'm sure he modded quite a few different cars and locomotives into the game. I even highlighted at least one of them in my old series, so you can find that in on my YouTube channel. So I'm fairly sure I featured at least one of his works on my channel before. And he does pretty good quality stuff when it comes to mods, so definitely at some point I will download some of his cars and add them to the collection. But at this point in time I want to focus on vanilla game experience, see what the game has to offer. And when we finish unlocking at least most of the licenses, we can then start playing with additional stuff. But until then, yeah, he often posts some screenshots of his upcoming work on my Discord server, so you will definitely find them. Right, chat, we need to be nice and slow because the track is not empty. It is occupied. There is something in there. I'm not really comfortable with this job, but let's hope at least one of the cuts we generate will be part of freight haul that goes to machine factory. So then we can get those cars, even if it's empty. Well, even if those are empty cars, and it will pay the bare minimum for the job. I'd rather get paid the bare minimum that will at least cover the cost of fuel and servicing this locomotive, rather than just go empty and then take all the costs on myself. Right, we need last 4 cars. 1, 2, 3. Oops, maybe let's not teleport inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, this car happens to be where it needs to be. Okay, so let's secure it. Let's double oh, I don't have job order. I think that was, yeah, and then there's 3 and 2. Perfect. So it's last 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. Now, the last car I got. Oh my days, why am I... Oh, seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last car, CVT 082. Let's double check. Right, so... 213-337-600-813. And then 082-739-553. Oh. 082-739-553. Let's... 553. That is 600. $813, okay. And 813 is disconnected. 082, yes. 739, and then the last one. Okay. I got a bit scared there that we got the wrong cars, but we got the correct ones. Okay. Let's do it really quick. We don't want to stick around for too long. Next one is G1S. G. We will arrive from this place and we need to go to track 1S. Chat, I have to admit this dispatcher license is brilliant. There you go. Okay, so it's last 3 cars that we need to leave at G1S. And then we are jumping to G2S. And that's where we will leave 2 cars that are closest to the locomotive. Or to the flat car, which temporarily became part of my locomotive. Come on, I'm not going that fast. Does the inside cabin light work? Yes, it does. There we go. I just don't use it because I got this lantern, and I find it better because it's dimmed light, so it allows me adjust how much light I want to have in the cabin, and I want to have dimmed light so I can see what's going on, but not necessarily have the very bright light that comes from normal illumination. If that makes sense. Right. Can't quite see. Right, I can already see a problem on G2S. The siding is quite full, which means we will have to push things forward. But for now, those 3 cars can go away. We just need to secure it. There we go. Handbrake is off. There we go. Right, so it's the last cut that needs to go onto this siding. Obviously, I got some obstacles here. Wouldn't be Derail Valley if things would go so easy. But I think we can do it. Okay, we can do that. So both carts are gonna squeeze together, hopefully. These are oil tanks. I am a bit concerned about them, but this is the last car. This one has brakes on. And I'm moving at extremely slow speed. Maybe too extreme. We need to get this thing moving. There we go. Now we can unlock the brakes. Now we should be able to... Oops. There we go. Okay. Right, chat. So, to fulfill the requirements, I need to put on handbrakes on this one. For safety reasons, I might put handbrakes on this one. And this one. Just so that we can be sure that everything is secured. I'm not going to disconnect the cars from the train because I need to find out if there is at least one job that will take me where I need to be taken. Oh, and I forgot to take the job from the car. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wrong button as always. Right, which... There we go. Now that's the job. Right, so we finished everything in 24 minutes. We got a bonus, so that's a lot of money. Yeah, we just made 53 grand. So that's a good take. Perfect. We got some fees, but that's not a big deal. What I'm looking for is this. Whole empty cars. Machine factory in town. We got 99 minutes. So that's one new job that we can accept. And this one will take us to machine factory in town. Precisely where we need to be. And those are two cars that we just set off on the last siding. Or we can go with this, chat. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cars. Long one. LH41. LH41. That's definitely not here. We got those trams and stuff that was in need to be unloaded. Hang on, this one is split. That's probably not the job that we need. There is probably a cut in here, yes. That's the one. The thing is, this one is behind some tankers, so we will have to dig it out. So it should be LH41, is it? LH41. So we could take these ones. And that pays 30k. Wait, so that was here for the whole time. Okay, but now we can at least afford it. Yeah. Okay, chat. So that's the plan. Instead of taking this job, which is already connected to the train, but it's gonna pay us only 8 grand. We can take a job that actually pays. So let's quickly move to the correct track, then we will take a short break. I will need about 10 minutes, and then after that we can quickly rearrange those cars, go to the station office, accept the job, and just fly this thing out to machine factory. And hopefully by the end, and hopefully by the time we get there, we will be ready go. What was I about to say? Yes, we will be ready to load this car. And that's probably the most we can do. There we go. That will take us to those tankers. Let's not slam into them too quickly, otherwise it will be a disaster. There we go. Right, so we need to pull out those tankers, move them to the track next to it, and then grab those empty car racks to move them to machine factory. So that's gonna be our plan. There we go. Okay, that's not connected. Perfect. Time. Okay. I will just do fuel cut-off so we don't waste fuel. Now we burned quite a lot of oil. Right, chat. I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll be back with you in about 5 to 10 minutes and we'll get this sorted. Until then, just enjoy some music. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right, chat. I'm back. I'm back, and I think everything works. Because, yeah, for a second, I had some issues, but now everything seems to work. I think I am back in the saddle. Right. Perfect. Brakes off. Locomotive started. We're good, chat. We're good. Time to crack on. I still have a feeling that something is not correctly centered. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that was a bit quick. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's get this thing moved. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Let's put the brakes on. Come on. Right, let's do it quick, chat. Beautiful. Okay, please tell me there is enough space. Oh, that's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Okay, but there is enough room. Ooh. That was a bit harsh. Okay, but nothing's damaged. We're good. Okay, I think it's gonna be the last car. Yeah, this one is secured. There we go. Right. It's not night time, so I'm not gonna be putting markers. We don't need those. Those have to stay on this siding. Oh, I can use shortcuts. Oh. Okay. We'll deal with this in a moment. Right, chat. So, that needs to be a very, very, very quick mission. So, we got this job, which is logistical haul. I can't take it yet. Because, first of all, I need to clear my fees. And we got $1 grand to pay. Oops, wrong button. There we go. The locomotive is now off. We will have to start it again. But I can now do that and go to logistical haul. You need to... Oh. Okay, so we need to have concurrent orders. And then we can go to logistical hub. Right, that was rather expensive. Time bonus deadline -2%, -5%. Okay. I think it won't affect the first job. We can still accept this one. 99 minutes, okay. D5S, D1S, and that's it. Nice. So we just need to put everything on B1S. The only difference is that it might not necessarily... Hang on. Oh, I see. Let me just... Yeah. Let me just lower the volume. It is a bit too loud. Perfect. Right. Now that should be better. This locomotive needs to be... There we go. Fan is working. We're good. Right, now. Oh no. Wrong button. We need this one and we need this one, right. How do we get to Machine Factory? We are at Harbor and Town, we will be leaving this way. So we need to go right. Left on this one, right on this one, perfect. Are we? Now we need to go left on this one, right on this one, right on this one, left on this one, left on this one through farm, right, left, and that will switch itself. Okay. And then we will go through CP and MF. CP was set up, City West was set up. Those two should be set up. We will be passing through, so that's going to be opportunity to check it or fail on it. Perfect. I think that's all set up. Now, farm is gonna be the first one. Farm. We're gonna approach from this direction. Right. Okay. Yard B. Right, left, perfect. We will just fly through. Okay. What's next? OWC. Oh my days. Right. OWC is... Right. Approach from here, okay, to the left, perfect. Oil well, right, left. We're going through the center track. There shouldn't be any obstacles. Wonderful, chat. Wonderful. No issues here. Now, City West. City West. We are approaching from the south. Right, right. Perfect. And then Machine Factory. Oh, we went a bit too far. Machine Factory, right. We are approaching from there. We are going right. Which yard we are supposed to go to? B1S. Oh. Oh. Oh my days. Right, I need this thing. There we go. Yard B. So we need to go to... Hang on, we are... we need to turn right, okay. Yard B. Left. Left, B1S. Perfect. Now we need to be very, very, very careful with that, because the track might be occupied. Chat, we got 1 hour to get this thing delivered. After that, I need to go to work. We should make it. Okay, chat? We should make it. Okay, let's do that. Hang on, quick recenter. There we go. Yeah. Now everything works as it should. Yeah, it does, I think. Perfecto, chat. Perfecto. No, not perfecto. There's always something, is it? There we go. Oops. Yeah, as I said, there is always something. Lovely jubbly. Right, we seem to be pretty lucky with our first job. But that depends if our destination track is empty or not. If the destination track is not empty, we're in fact not lucky. Because there's gonna be some extra movement. But if it is empty, then we're just gonna fly through, leave the cars, and off we go. We're perfect. That's the plan, chat. That's the plan. On top of that, we are taking empty cars. The job is going to pay us pretty much the same as we spend for the licenses to be able to take it. Come on, don't die on me. Come on, go up, up, up. That's the spirit. No going down. Chat, I don't know why, but this reflection looks like there is something under the water. But I'm fairly sure it's gonna be only reflection. Come on, don't struggle on me. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. There we go. It's not that heavy. At least it shouldn't be. Hang on, what's the weight of this thing? 207 tons. That's pretty light. The shunter shouldn't struggle whatsoever. So I'm not sure why it is struggling. Right, chat. As we will be passing through farm and another station that we haven't visited yet, since we got to B99, we need to be on a lookout for those new locomotives that might be located on one of those stations. Obviously, I don't really expect anything to find anything down there, But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so far I don't see anything worthwhile, and I don't think there's gonna be any of those demonstrators around here. $60 with the speed going down. $40. Let's coast it. The speed should drop on its own. There we go. Tracks will be even. Speed limit 70, which is pretty much the speed limit of this thing. Yeah, I don't think Shunter will go anywhere above 70, maybe 80. So it's not a biggie. We can just let it fully open and observe. Let's be on the lookout. Oh, that's a buggy terrain. Okay, I don't see anything that's worth noting. Okay, I don't see anything in here, and I don't think we will find anything. We finally reached 70, new speed limit 80, and it's only going to go up. No need to worry. 120, it's gonna go down. Right, I can't see anything worth noting in this forest. We are doing 80, speed limit 90, Engine is not even trying to overheat. But the speed limit is going to drop. So we probably want to slow down. It's now 80. We are doing 85. And we are going downhill. $70. We are now at 70. $60. We are now at 60. Okay, next speed limit 50, but trucks are going uphill, so I can just let it coast. And we should slow down on our own. We are just above the speed limit, so it should still be safe, more or less. Okay, 50 going down. Right, in the past, coasting all the way from top of the hill to oil well used to work, and it used to be perfectly fine. I know things might have changed, but we can try this approach as long as we don't really go way too fast. I think we should be alright. Speed limit is 80, but on the Y it's gonna drop down to 50. We are at 60. That's a bit dangerous, chat. That is a bit on the limit. We are actually nearing 70. Yeah, let's drop it. Okay, speed drop to 60. It's now at 65. That is a bit fast, chat. That is a bit fast for my taste. Ooh. That was quick. That felt a bit scary, chat. Right, but now we should be okay through the station. And let's be on the lookout if we can spot a demonstrator, especially DE2, that might be a good opportunity to stop. There is something. That's a truck. Okay. Can't really see anything. We got these covered hoppers. Okay, I don't think we got anything worth noting. There might be something there in those trees. I think I saw something there. We will definitely have to visit this place. Okay, another opportunity to spot demonstrator will be here. Again, at the stations, there is a high probability that they will spawn. Not always. Some of them will spawn outside of the stations. But if we are lucky, we may see one of them in here. They might be anywhere and not necessarily visible from the trucks. That's a shed. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. I won't be able to see anything because I got cars on both sides. There's a petrol station. That's a D6, that's nice. And there is a truck going there. That wasn't there before. Oh, I think that's the truck that bypasses the whole farm and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, that is everything that I could spot. So there was something on farm. And when we will be going back, probably during the next stream, we might stop and have a look around. Yeah, chat. That's exactly what we are going to do. Right, we need to slow down before the next Y. Because that is a slow one. Is it? 30. Ooh. Okay. We're still on the tracks, chat. Still on the tracks. Time 11:50. We got about 40 minutes to get this bad boy delivered and load that flat car. That's the plan, chat. That is the plan. Okay, this junction is set correctly. There's no need to rush. Speed limit on the station is 30. I am already 10 above. This is fine. To be honest, I have never looked around this station Did I? Yeah, I can't remember walking around City West to check if there are any demonstrators. That's a boat. Yes, that is a boat. Should be alright. Okay, let's take it slow. 35 seems very, 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 very high for this truck. Okay, now we can speed up. There's definitely nothing there. Right, we got a few more stations to visit in nearby future. But so far, we managed to identify S282, S060, DM3, and DH4. So we got those 4 locomotives. There's still DE6, DE2, and help me out, chat. I can't remember. There is one more engine, I think. But my head is empty now. Oh no, that's gonna be it. That's the only demonstrators we got at the moment. Maybe in the future developers will decide to add some more. It would actually be nice to see electrification of Derail Valley. That would be nice. And I think it was part of like a route plan or development plan. Because all the milestones were unlocked back in the past. I would need to find that board they posted sometime, well, long time ago, when getting appropriate following for them was a thing, and they were doing like a point system of what are we going to do if community achieves certain goals. And that was like following them on Twitter, following them in various other places, just to spread the word about the game. And I believe the community did well, and we achieved all the goals back then. So there were a few things that developers promised, and very slowly but steadily they are approaching this. And one of the goals was signaling system, AI trains, and I believe electrification of Derail Valley. At least partial, I think. Passenger jobs was another thing that should be on the books. So we might see that in future updates. I would love to see that. Especially signaling system and AI trains. So we would have to factor that, oh, there's going to be train on this track, and you will need to leave space, you will need to park there, leave some stuff, or maybe AI dispatcher. So that would be cool, and I would love to see that in the game. But when is it going to happen, or if it's going to ever happen, that's another story. Because some things might just be technically not possible. As for example, multiplayer might be, which is a big question mark from developers as far as I know. It is on the route plan, but it's not 100%. They promise they will eventually consider an attempt multiplayer. And that would be nice to see. I know there is a multiplayer mod that does a pretty good job. But whether it works or not, that's another question. A question that I cannot answer. Right, chat. We need to be very, very careful here. Because the track that we are aiming for might be occupied. And if that's the case, we need to bypass it and we need to reverse into it. Oh, no. B1S is the last track. It's empty, chat. B1S is officially empty. Also, we need to have a look on this side of the station. I've never really discovered that part. And there might be a choo-choo hiding. Let's push it back a little bit. Okay. That will do the job. Let's apply handbrake. Perfect. Now. Wrong way. We need to go to that track, but first we need to turn around. How do you turn around on this one? I know there's a Y somewhere around here and we can use it to eventually turn around. But I can't remember which way we need to turn and stuff like that. Okay, there is a Y. Oh, okay, so we need to reverse the... it's a very uncomfortable station to move around. But I think, yeah, we will have to go like that. Okay. Right, chat. Almost there. Just need to turn around, get back here. And then drive onto correct track. And we'll be good. To be precise, we need to be on a loading track. So we can load the engine. And then we need to catch a job to City South or Harbor. Ideally City South. I think there should be some jobs going there. Anyway, we need to be very careful now because we don't have much space here. In fact, I'm not sure if we got enough room. And if we do, we will be right at the buffer. Perfect. Okay. Also, before we get out of the station, we need to buy a few things from local shop. That's another thing we need to remember. And finally, chat, in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, there will be an ad break, I'm afraid. At least that's what Twitch is telling me right now. So brace yourselves. Prepare some brew. Because we will be taking a very, very quick break. It is a very foggy day. That's what I can tell you, chat. Okay, so now we need this one and this one, because that's a loading truck. We need to be very, very careful. So I'm not sure what's hiding behind the fog. Look at this. A minute ago, the weather was perfectly fine. Right now, you can't see a thing. There we go. All right, everyone. Looks like everyone should be back, and well, my coffee cup is empty now. There we go. Right, chat. We made a grand total of $44,000. Okay. We got money, which is good. Now, first things first. We parked our locomotive at the loading track. Let's see if we can just load it. Train fully loaded. Yes. So that's what I expected. This is a brand new boiler for S060. Look at it. Look at it. It's nice and shiny. Echo. Perfect. Yeah, that's the stuff, chat. Right. So that's one part of the job done. We need to buy some tools. Oh my god, this is so shiny. Foggy weather is not really helping us at all. Right, let's have a quick look around. I know I've been searching through this station already, but last time it was middle of the night. To be honest, foggy day doesn't really help. Yeah, I don't think any of them will spawn at the tracks. No, I would be too lucky to find demonstrator around here. Yeah, that's a bus. And that's a shop. Right, speaking of the shop, we got few things to buy. We could go for this engine, but I don't feel like it's gonna be useful. I'll be honest with you, chat. Lights. We don't really need that. Wow. Painting will cost us 30 grand if we want to paint it as a demonstrator. DVR. Ah. Ah. Automatic train stop. That's interesting. That is interesting, chat. I wonder how to set this up, and I wonder if we can somehow connect it to S060, because switch setter would be very useful. Especially for a switcher. Wireless multiple unit controller is kind of useless, but automatic train stop might also be useful. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I see. So we would need demonstrator paint. Oh my days, this is gonna be... Oh. I see. There is Olaf's garage key. We know that Olaf's garage is at City South. We need oiler. We need hammer. And for now, that would be it, chat. We first need to restore things to normal shape. I'm not sure what I can actually use in here. So these are headlights, these are swivel lights. We don't really need to do that. Soldering. Yeah, but do I need any sort of solderer or whatever? Yeah, probably. See, I really wish to install that. The switch setter is, well, that sounds like an item that I would probably... Power intensity, no, I probably just need a rotary controller. Drill or tape. Mount slated. See, that would be a really nice thing to have. How much do we have to pay? Because there's 34 grand. Oh my days. I'm gonna go bankrupt. Right, let's do it again. For now, demonstrator paint. Do I want that Olaf's garage? Chat, what do you think? Do we need Olaf's garage? Let me know before I finish my shopping. We definitely need oiler, hammer. We don't need amp limiter because it's not electric unit. We got shovel. We will be using demonstrator paint for that. We got lighters. Button control. We don't really need duct tape because for now we don't have anything to mount. Sticky tape. Oh no, I'm not doing sticky tape of anything because it's gonna end up badly. Right. Okay, we can now add oil. And it's gonna be very, very useful. Is it? Yeah, manually lubricate steam engines. Perfect. Alright, chat. Looks like we are ready for now. I will definitely need to double check how to install all that stuff. Distance track. That's interesting. What is that used for? Hang on. Oh, okay. So if we know the length of a train, we can actually use distance tracker to tell, oh, okay, we went past the signal, we can speed up, slow down. That's gonna be very useful for later. Not necessarily now, But later on, when we progress in the game and when we get appropriate engine, like DE6 especially, that's gonna be very, very useful. Right. Chat. We are... Oops. We are nearly there. Let me just stand here. Perfect. And we probably want to do that. Yeah. Okay, we got nice screenshots. That will be very useful. And now, chat. We can do that. Oh. Perfect. Yeah, let's not mess this up. Okay. Okay, everyone. For today, that will be it. As much as I would like to stay a bit longer, I can't. I need to go to work really soon. I literally got about 20 minutes to get ready and just leave. So for today, that will be everything for Derail Valley. As a quick summary, we have successfully reached Machine Factory, and we loaded the boiler for S060. Our goal for next stream, which will happen in upcoming days, it might be tomorrow, it might be day after, probably it won't be tomorrow because I got a few things to do. So we're probably looking at Wednesday at the earliest that I can focus on another stream, and then we can deliver that boiler to City South, install it in S060, get it fully fixed, restored, fired up, and do some jobs with it so we can familiarize ourselves with operation of that locomotive. And then we can start thinking about any sort of personalization. Definitely, since S060 is a perfect shunter, at least it's a steam shunter, and it has electricity, we can connect some gadgets. And one of the gadgets that I would like to connect to it is that switch setter. Because I feel this locomotive will benefit from such solution. Whenever we travel along, we don't need to constantly reach for our gun. We can just travel towards the switch and just press left, or right, whatever, and it's going to set the switches. And that's what I want to see. So I need to discover how to do it. I need to find out whether we can find any suitable space inside the cabin to install such thing. And then hopefully we can personalize our experience inside S060. But that will take time. We need to buy all accessories. We need to find all necessary tools. So far I got only a hammer. And I believe we need a device for soldering. We need a wire to solder, unless we don't need any specific device and it's only wire that we need to connect things together. We need to find out how to do it, whether we need any buttons, switches, and stuff like that. So there is still some stuff to discover, and I hope you will join me in that journey. If you have any feedback, feel free to message me on the chat while I'm streaming. I'm really glad to hear anyone sharing their feedback during the stream, and I hope that will be more frequent occurrence for everyone. Right, chat, if you like this content, you know what to do. Just drop me a follow here on Twitch. If you want to check my past content, the best way is to navigate to my YouTube channel, which is linked below the player here on Twitch. Also, don't forget to join my Discord server. That should also be linked below the player here on Twitch. And if you are watching this on YouTube, Everything will be in video's description. Bye bye, see you next time.